G'day, you're watching Behind the Wheel and my name is Fahad. And today I'm pretty excited to bring you a review of Toyota's only available EV SUV in the market, which is called bZ4X. We are very thankful to Toyota Motorama Hillcrest for providing us a 7-day test drive for this vehicle, and we have brought you a review of the vehicle. Just have a look. Toyota bZ4X comes into two different variants. One is the front-wheel drive and the other one is the all-wheel drive. Both of them are around 71 kilowatt-hour battery operated. The front-wheel drive has only front motor, which provides 150 kilowatt power, while the rear wheel and front wheel both are there in all-wheel drive variant, which provides around 80 kilowatt power and total power of 160 kilowatts. The front-wheel drive variant has 266 Nm torque, while the all-wheel drive variant comes with 337 Nm torque. Both of them, they get fully charged from 10 to almost 80% in around 45 minutes using 150 kilowatt DC commercial power, or if you are using a 7 kilowatt home wall charger, it takes approximately 10 hours to charge. Both these variants, they come into 6 different colors, and the all-wheel drive variant has a price tag of just under 79,000 Australian dollars, while the front-wheel drive has a price tag of just under $70,000. In the market, this vehicle is competing with its rivals like BYD Atto 3, BMW iX3, Tesla Model Y, as well as its cousin Toyota RAV4, which is a hybrid vehicle, and it's one of the most popular hybrid vehicle in the world. Overall, people when at first have a look at it, they believe that this is probably the electric version of Toyota RAV4, but in terms of drive, its power and its interior, it just gives you a little bit more than what you expect from an electric version of a RAV4. So this is something which is a level higher than RAV4's electric version that you might have just thought. Since Toyota bZ4X is competing with its rivals like Atto 3 and Tesla Model Y, I believe the major reason why we don't see too many of these on the road is the price tag. It comes with a heavy price tag in comparison with, say, BYD Atto 3. It is sitting almost around 15 grand to 16 grand higher than the BYD price, and if you go to the all-wheel variants, it's even higher compared to that, and that is probably one of the reasons that we don't see too many of these cars on the road. In terms of the drive and in terms of the ride quality of the car, I can tell you that this offers more than what you get in BYD, and it is pretty close to what you get in the BMW iX3. Okay, let's have a look at the exterior. In the front, you can see there's a Toyota logo over here. We've got a front camera over here, and there's no grille. There's a complete front panel with the front sensors, and there's a little bit of a bottom grille over here. As we move around, it's aerodynamically constructed. There are ways over here where air can pass through. And if you look at the overall front, the headlights are the main highlight of the car. This is a very sleek and slim designed LED headlight, and if you look inside, there are like 4 different major lamps, and plus we've got more LED lights on top, and we've got the indicator lights over here. So very well designed front LED lights we've got around over here. And as we move around, we've got this matte finish cladding around the tires. We've got lovely 20-inch alloy wheels over here, and that gives it a very beautiful look overall. Over here, we've got this BEV badge, which is the battery electric vehicle for Toyota, and this is also the charging port. And we've got the charging ports over here. Now, overall, this is a 150 kilowatt commercial charging port. Here we can also use the home 7 kilowatt charger to charge it. That takes around 10 hours from 10 to 80%. So that's very easy to operate. Just give it a press and it opens, and just give it a press, it closes. We've got the black piano finish side mirrors with indicators, and we also got some lenses underneath these to give you a 360 view. We've got the matching handles, and of course there are the touch function for locking and unlocking. We can just press the touch and it locks the car, and to unlock the car we just need to hold the handle and it unlocks the car, which is a very Toyota function, or very common Toyota function. Over here the pillars are piano finished, nice piano finished panels, and as we move around we see that this is very nice aerodynamically constructed, the back side. On the back side over here, this is an all-wheel drive badge over here, the Toyota logo, and a big backlight, which is again LED backlight, and it's very well designed. It goes towards the side and ends over here. We've got black bumper over here with the back sensors. We've got the rear camera over here, bZ4X badge right over here, and as we move up, in this beautiful rear screen shark fin antenna on top. We've also got the side rails on the sides of the rooftop over here, and overall it's a very nice aerodynamically designed car, and there is a complete sunroof on top, a panoramic sunroof which gives you an overall view of. In terms of dimensions, it is pretty much the same as a Toyota RAV4. Okay, let's have a look at the boot space. So the boot opens with the touch of a button. It's an electronic boot. Inside here we have heaps of space. This is approximately 410 liters of space that come with Toyota bZ4X. And also this is a good place to show you the chargers. So we get 2 sets of chargers. One is the residential wall charger. This one plugs into the car, while this one would plug into your normal wall socket. This is a 2 kilowatt charger that would take around 30 hours to charge it fully from around 10 to 80%. And that's a handy spare charger for you if you have nothing or no setup at home. This is still going to help you to let the charger on for a few hours, like 10 or 12 hours, and at least it'll give you 40 or 50% of the battery. Over here is the commercial charging cable, which comes with a 150 kilowatt compatible commercial charger, and that is what is going to plug into your car. Now this one is a fast charging cable, and that will help you to charge the car from 10 to 80% in approximately 45 minutes. That's the boot. We've got a JBL speaker over here. We have a nice light over here to give you the view at night, and underneath there's a bit of a storage over here. Another accessories pack that comes with Toyota. It's a first aid kit, okay, and there's a bit of storage underneath as well. So some storage here, around 410 liters of cargo space, which is fair enough for a family SUV in medium sizes. Let's close it. Okay, let's have a look at the interior, how it looks like. So let's unlock and move inside. As you move inside, you get a very nice and luxurious feeling of the car. Especially the dashboard is good highlight, because this is just constructed with a very well upholstered fabric on front, and it just goes a little deeper over here, which cradles all your files or all your folders or lunch boxes that you need to sometimes put in front of you, and they keep falling out. So this is a very nice design that will somehow cradle all those items that you want to put in front of you on the dashboard. Over here in the middle, we've got a 12.3-inch infotainment screen. As we move down, we've got the aircon vents, the power button, which we press button for turning it on and off. We've got a very nice dial, and it's got just 3 different modes. One is the reverse, the drive, and the neutral. And it's got lovely piano finish, which is parking brake button, the hold button, and the cruise controls and the camera views and mode change buttons over here. So overall, nice and handy panel in front of you for driving. And of course, there are some hard buttons that Toyota always offers in its vehicles, and these are mainly for the aircon controls. We've got 2 of them for the temperature, 1 of them for the fan speed, and another one for the different modes of the aircon. So it's very nice interior in terms of the infotainment screen, a large screen, and some hard buttons which are handy at times when you just want to quickly change the fan speed. You don't really have to go into the software details or the touchscreen details to find out the options. You can just quickly do it in front of you. And of course, the aircon vents and the overall panel is very glossy and nice. Over here, we've got this lid which opens with a press, and this is also a phone charger. Uh, as we mentioned earlier, that this car comes with a wireless Apple CarPlay as well as wireless Android Auto, and this is the place where you can put your phone to charge it, as well as we've got one USB port over there as well, and this whole lid closes very easily. As we move towards the bottom, we've got 2 cup holders and a nice big boxy location where even if you are having a extra large or a tall size or a venti size cup, it can still get inside and stay there well. And we've got the cover or an armrest, that 2 USB-C ports and a cigarette lighter, 12 volt over here. Well, the steering feel is very nice. If you look at the steering wheel, it just is slightly angled towards you, slightly lowered and angled towards you, and it gives you a very sporty feeling as if you're sitting in a sports car. Has got a nice grip, and I think the reason Toyota has just intentionally done it is to give you a very line of sight view of the instrument cluster screen. Now, this is a complete digital screen which stays right in front of you, exactly at the line of sight, and it gives you all the information you need, which has got a speedometer, which has got a temperature sensor, temperature reading, we've got time reading, and all the alarms and bells and whistles that you need to know, the range, the battery, and everything that you need to know. It's just right in front of you, that you don't have to see through the wheel. While sitting normally at this normal level, you should be looking at directly on the screen, and they have just moved the steering slightly downwards at an angle that you can hold it like a very sporty car, and still you don't need a heads-up display. You still have the screen right in front of you at the line of sight, which I really like about this design. Over here on steering, you've got a nice Toyota logo and a horn underneath, and we've got all the voice function controls, we've got the telephone controls, and we've got all the bells and whistles we need on top of the steering wheel, which controls the cruise control as well as the modes, the volume, and different other controls that we need on the steering wheel. So all sort of controls, they are sitting right in front of you, and it gives overall a very sporty feel when you sit inside. The driver door, which has got all the 4 windows controlled electronically. We've got the lock unlock function, and we've got this door opening, and it's got very nice piano finish over here, and this is a very soft leathery touch. On the driving side, we've got these electronic controls, forward backwards, upward downwards, and we've got the backrest forward backwards as well, and we also have got this lumbar support over here. So nice and handy electronic functions which control the adjustment of the driving seat. Also, we've got 2 memory functions for your seat adjustments. They can be 2 memory functions that we can set it to, and as soon as you come and sit for the driving, it will take you exactly into the same position where you want to sit in front of the vehicle. Okay, let's see how this thing drives. So let's start driving from here. Put this into the driving mode, and there you go. Very fast and quick. It feels like as if they've put all the 160 kilowatt of power on your footstep. As soon as you press it, you get all of it. And unlike its cousin, which is the Toyota RAV4 hybrid model, it just gives you the whole of the power in the very beginning, while a conventional engine motor would give you the power gradually, and you get the whole of 163 kilowatt of power in Toyota RAV4 hybrid model. But that's when the all-wheel drive function kicks in and you get the all of power. While this one is an 80 kilowatt front plus 80 kilowatt rear motor, and it gives you the whole of that 160 kilowatts right in the very beginning as soon as you put your foot on the throttle. So it just feels like it just wants to go to 100 very quickly. So very sporty and very responsive drive overall, and you feel that all of the torque and all of the power is sitting right on tip of your foot. There's no noise over here. It's very quiet in here. The whole cabin is very quiet. There is no vibration coming from any parts, neither from inside or from the motor, and it's pretty well soundproofed cabin over here. Gives you a very peaceful and very tranquil ride overall. Right now we are driving in 60k zone, and soon we'll be moving on to the 80k zone, and we'll also touch the highway to put it to test on 0 to 100. So let's see how it drives. So far so good. Okay, while we're driving and we are waiting for the 80k zone, let's touch base with some of the functions. Now, one of the good functions here is the voice commands, and to use the voice commands, all you have to do is touch this blue icon. Hey Toyota, turn on the FM radio. It didn't pick it this time. Let me try the other time. Okay, let's cancel it. Hey Toyota,
what would you like to do?
Turn on the FM radio.
Turning on FM.
Okay, it listens to you. That's good. Hey Toyota,
What can I do for you?
turn off the FM radio. So it did that. It's good. It's handy. You can just open your windows. You can give it commands to turn on the aircon, turn off the aircon, and here we are on 80k zone. Now it's rainy, still on a wet surface, going from 60 to 80. It just gives you that sporty EV feel. We are going on 80k now, and since we are now constantly driving on 80k, it won't feel anything because we are driving on the constant speed. So let's wait till we just take it to highway and we drive to 100, and we'll also try to stop it on the highway on some emergency bay and start from there to put it to test for 0 to 100k. Not a good day to drive, but still enjoying the drive overall. Alright, now we have stopped on the emergency bay and we are going to put this thing to test from 0 to 100. Just waiting for the right time. We're going to use the app race starts to measure the time it takes before it goes from 0 to 100. So we'll start now. And we are at 100. So let's see how long did it take us to go from 0 to 100. Okay, so as per the website or as per Toyota, it should take you 6.9 seconds to go from 0 to 100, and as per our test on the highway it took us 7.1 seconds, which is close enough. So fair enough, around 7 seconds we can say on average it would take you to go from 0 to 100 Ks, which is of course very sporty. But of course it is not as good as what Tesla is offering or what some of the BYDs are offering, which is under 4 seconds going from 0 to 100, and of course those are their performance models. But still, if we are looking at from an SUV perspective, from a family car perspective, it offers everything, like good boot space, spacious cabin, peaceful and quiet cabin, very sporty and nice and comfortable ride, and overall it's got that Toyota flavor. Of course, the best secret ingredient in the whole recipe is Toyota itself. And right now we are going on the highway at 102 Ks. Pretty smooth and very comfy ride. Hey Toyota,
What can I do for you?
open my window.
Open opening the driver's side window.
Nice, it listens to me. Hey Toyota,
What do you want to do?
close my window.
Closing the driver's side window.
Thank you. Good, it works. Okay, let's have a look at the rear seats. Okay, over here we've got nice comfy seats and it's all flat. 3 people can sit here. There's nice headroom, though not a lot, but still some good headroom for a person like me who's 5'11" to sit. And while I'm fully reclined, there's heaps of leg room over here. I can stretch my legs as far as I can do now. Still, there's a bit more room over here, and there is a holding handle over here for the passengers. We've got the window control over here and some piano finish over here and over here. Some soft leathery touch material used over here. In terms of the pockets, we've got one pocket over here behind the driving seat, as well as we've got another one behind the passenger seat, and in the middle we've got 2 charging ports with USB-Cs over here. So these are very nice and handy ports over here for passengers to keep charging their phone, and there are 2 of them and 2 aircon vents. If the speed limit allows you and you have more appetite for acceleration, I think Toyota bZ4X is a car for you. However, being a family medium-sized SUV, Toyota has to compete in the market with BYD, Tesla and many other competitors who are sitting at a lower price and offering almost the same specs. I believe Toyota has to market this lovely product in a way that they should offer more discounts and make it more affordable for the families here in Australia. This is Fahad signing off. Please subscribe to the channel to support us, and you're getting some sunshine here in Brisbane now. See you next time. Bye.